this constant theme that I kept seeing. It's the sins of our father, or in this time, grandmother.
Yeah, I think it's, in a way, sort of the, not necessarily pardoning you, but would you make different choices than the person who raised you, basically, or who came before you? And in book 4, Laura explores that a lot. She's like, because she does some things and she's like, am I just becoming as bad as my grandmother was?
Yeah.
Like, am I just repeating the same mistakes she did? And am I going to make a different decision and go the other way? Because she could have gone in either direction. And I think that the end of the series is very much that. And same with Nadir and his father. Like, either one of them could have just done the same thing. Nadir mentions this in book 3, where he talks about, like, everyone judges me because of who my father is. So they assume everything about me, which, you know, I think in a fantasy novel, you can sort of be like, do I make a different choice? And you get these, like, opportunities to do so that you might not in real life. I think with, like, Circe and Ryan, I think, like, a good villain still thinks is always like they are the hero in their own story. Like they don't think they're the villain, right?
Yep.
And that was sort of what I was trying to get across. Like in their mind, their actions were justifiable. They had goals, they had dreams and desires just like everyone else. So therefore what they were doing was justified in their mind to get to those things.
To me, it brings up an existential question of how much self-awareness is necessary to avoid generational trauma or generational cycles.
To recognize that you might be following the same pattern, And I think with Laura, one thing I wanted Laura from the very beginning was to be really self-aware. And I think she is from book 1. She's aware of her emotions. She knows she's acting crazy. And she sort of acknowledges it even if she doesn't control it yet. And that's something she works towards the end of the series too. People say romance is fluffy and doesn't have any substance, right? Like that is so not true. We all know that's not true, right? Like there is very much a commentary on...
That's literally why we started this podcast, was because we were just like, no one takes these books seriously. And
wait till you read my rom-com. That, I don't know if I went too almost like...
Ooh, I'm excited.
The whole thing is very much a comment on women in STEM and being a woman of color in STEM, and like the whole thing is just a bra burning fest. Like it's just
I'm ready to burn my bras there, you know.
Like I toned it down because I was like, oh, this is really gonna set some people off.
You know what? Set them. I don't.